All right, halftime is over. Oh, and I overshot my location. Time to turn around. In the last episode, you know, we just kind of wasted a little bit of time in order to get the base. Oh, speaking of the base, I promoted our leader, but I did not order her to begin construction on the sniper tower, which I should do right now. Sniper tower time, which is going to eat up quite a bit of our materials, but who cares? We can get more. I can always buy more from the material trader eventually when it recharges. When does it recharge? In 20 minutes. So by the end of this episode, but a little before the end of this episode, we'll just buy more materials. Let's see. All right, so here's where Cash Beaumont is chilling over by a little pond, it seems.
Make yourself at home.
Oh, I sure will.
Greetings.
All right. So, as I said, I have all the bounties unlocked. And that means I want to go to the Bundle Up Pack, because that's where you can get this, the wood stove. It's a bit expensive. I admit, it's 1,000 influence. It probably would not be worth it to buy this weapon or this mod in the very beginning of the game, simply because
My pleasure.
1,000 influence is pricey for especially when you have a lot of reason to build other things. What is this quest over here? I guess we'll go see what's up with that, and probably establish an outpost somewhere around there. Anyways, the point is that I would not buy that mod anytime soon, simply because it's expensive. 1,000 influence, that's a lot for +3 morale. But we don't have a whole lot else. Wait, is this a material location? It's a material location. Hold up now. Let's just stop a cotton picking moment. Being one of our original characters, Rosita's skills are a decent bit higher. I can already feel it, yet the sword play is causing instant kills way more frequently, despite being only at 1 star as well.
Oh, check this out.
Okay, there's the parts right off the bat. Maybe I'll get a repair kit, just because the vehicle could use it.
Nothing.
Firecrackers, not a vehicle repair kit. And not, oh, well, we got the main thing. We got the materials. That's the main thing I wanted. This person has to go. That's the end of them. Okay. As I said, our goal is to A, establish new outposts, and B, our goal is to raise Rosita's standing back up to being a hero. That way she's maxed out and our community's nice and polished up. Let me car door this guy for a little pinch of standing. Going off-road? Normally we don't do that too much, just because I'm not too familiar with the map, but, well, I thought that was a little bit steeper than it looked. One of the reasons I gotta repair this vehicle is because that constant squeaking engine is going to drive me nuts.
Or 2.
Well, normally I would be mad that these quests are spawning because I got better things to do than quests, but right now I don't have better things to do than quests, and quests do give you a good bit of standing, so as long as they're not asking me to do something crazy, like move mountains or something, I don't have a problem doing them. Let's put the mod in the back, just because the mod is heavy.
Oh God, help!
Hang in there. I'm on my way.
There's nothing wrong with you. Why are you screaming?
Am I glad to see you?
Thanks for coming. I never thought I'd be the one who needed saving. From what? Your imaginary friends?
Hey, pal, I'm stuck. Could you help me get back home?
I don't know what you needed saving from, but, you know, I'll take credit. I have no problem taking credit for it. I'm the best, you know, just, you know, I'll give you, you could drop some money in my Swiss bank account, you know.
Find the supplies you need and make it back alive.
A few thousand influence. Oh. Ah, guy in the back door. Okay, let's make sure. Okay, it says refuel Brogan Trekker. Okay. Now then. Do I want... Okay, wait a sec. We need to look at our base real fast. So, we're losing 3 food, 2 meds, and that. So, I guess we can establish medicine and food locations. And is there any in this nearby area? Medicine and food is what we're looking for. I don't want to drive that far. Are any of the... Here's a food location right here. There's also some food based on... Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I want to actually loot these areas for food. Plus there's a guy... Okay. Here's what we're going to drop this guy off first. That's going to be step 1. Let's drop this fool back home. Oh no! Oh, that was close. That was close. I still don't know what to build for that indoor slot. I'm still leaning towards a Red Talon officer's quarters. That's still a possibility. And then I guess I could downgrade the Spartan barracks. That's also an option, because then I would have an extra 2 beds.
And here you are.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, for once I brought them back and they just had a normal community.
You folks sure have
Oh,
been good
you
about
guys are a
this
special
stuff.
community, aren't you?
You need anything, let us know.
Yeah, I can't threaten them. That's how I know they're a special community.
Okay then.
Double bit axe, oversized mallet. Yeah, these are the weirdo guys. Okay, let's make this an outpost. Because, I mean, another thing we could do is we could put a hydroponics facility indoors, but I don't want to do that just because, like, I'm not a big fan of utilities. But let's go ahead and set up this swine and bovine as an outpost. Always something with you guys, isn't it? All right. Did anyone else hear it? Okay, I think we're finally clear. Okay, when we set up this outpost, we'll also be able to offload our stuff and repair the vehicle. Oh, there's someone in here.
Still a few Zeds in the neighborhood.
And then we got respawns. Okay. Outpost number 1.
The
Good.
new outpost is fixed up and ready to go.
Let's throw some of this junk in the back, and let's call out a... probably 2... we'll call 1 repair kit out. Let's polish up the... Well, let's get the squeaky engine to shut up first. That's square number 1. That also knocks 1 loss of food from us. And I will take this. Looks like I need to get more fuel out as well. Once I put this in, that means we'll be able to add that into a building as well. So let's put this in there. Let's get a fuel tank out. And now we can actually install this, which I guess I'll just install it here. Because why not? We got a comfy chair here. That's 3 morale. That'll be 3 morale. Don't know what I want to build here. Still a little bit I think I do like the idea of putting an officer's quarters here and then downgrading the Spartan barracks into a not Spartan barracks, basically. That's not a bad idea. We can turn that on. There's no harm in that. Put the fuel in the back.
I'm almost starting to think life's worth living.
Alright, so we want... Did I not take the loot from that location? I want an outpost for medicine next. So there's one here. They're a little close together, though. I'd like them to be a little more spaced apart. That would be nice. Is there... Ah, here we go. Perfect. There's Winchester Urgent Care right over there. So we'll go establish an outpost there. And is there anyone who wants... These guys want medicine. I don't care if you want medicine. A little bit of a drive again. Another 1,800 meters. I mean, we're basically going to be touring the map, establishing outposts. Some people like to concentrate their outposts around their home base for the purpose of having a wider safe area. That's not the way I like to do it, simply because I don't care if my home area isn't safe. If it's not safe, that just means more enemies for me to kill and more influence to be gained. And also, it just makes things more interesting, especially because, you know, on YouTube, you know, you guys want to see some crazy battles and stuff like that. So the less safe my base. That's also like, some people ask, why don't I block the doors with cars and, you know, prevent people from coming in? I don't know. It makes the game less fun to watch. Also, I'm lazy. Really, really lazy. And I just typically don't do it. But that's why we are going to be spreading our outposts around. That way, if I ever need ammo, if I ever need fuel, if I need to repair my car, if I need to change characters because one of them's tired or injured, the outposts are evenly spaced around in such a way that it's easy to find a place to change anything out. That's the strategy, at least. That's the plan. Will it work like that in practice? Yeah, actually it will. It typically does work that way. And here we are, back at the start of the level again. We'll claim this location, and we'll we'll start another safe location and knock another medicine loss off of our daily losses. Okay. Here we go. Got the Winchester Urgent Care. Someone's in here with me.
Coast is clear.
Outpost time. Another 300 influence to spend.
Mission accomplished. The outpost is secure.
What's in the back of the police car, I wonder? Stuff to put in there? Stuff to sell? We'll just throw it right in this thing right here. I see we have an audio cue when we set up outpost now. It just plays us some forlorn sounding music. I want an outpost. Okay, how many more do I have to go? Oh, I got 3 to go. All right, so I want one here.
Anyone interested in trading? Just
Oh,
stop on by.
they became grumpy butts. What a bunch of grumpy butts. I want one here for sure. So even though it's going to be less efficient to drive around this way, I also don't think I care because I don't want to plan. I don't want to sit. I don't want to make you watch me sit and think about where to put the outposts all day. That's kind of boring. So I'm even if I have to double back and do a lot of backtracking, I would much rather do that and just keep the episode moving and just backtrack if I need to. So this is literally across the country. We're going to go diagonally this time around. I mean, there's other improvements we can make to this base, too. Another thing we could do is get the Red Talon Workshop. That's, like, probably the least I mean, the Red Talon Workshop is really good, but it doesn't really change the shape of the base at all. Whereas the Red Talon... Oh, we can squish you. There we go. For a little hit of standing. Whereas the Red Talon Officers' Quarters, that would actually change the face of the base a bit. Not tremendously, but the Officers' Quarters does come with 2 beds built into it. And that would mean that we would have +4 beds, which would be overflow. Now, some people could actually use the Spartan Barracks, just use the full overflow, because some people go past the 8-man soft cap. They go for like something more like 12 people. And yeah, if you want a really big community like that, then yeah, you could go for the additional beds. Some people don't even use beds, they just leave them there. I like to have the beds. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna take this left down here. So it looks like we got 2 hostile communities, mainly because I'm just not doing the missions for them. They're holding a grudge. They're like, Mox isn't doing all of the work for me. He's not, like, doing everything. He's not wiping our butts, just doing everything, so now we get mad, and now we would rather smell the world's deadliest farts in concentrated form rather than just, you know, accept that he's not going to help us. I mean, it's like the one guy said, you know, they tried to do the Shaggy Jack ritual to summon their savior, but all they got was me, and now they're resentful that I'm not here to save them. I'm not. I'm definitely not here to save. Hey, can I cut across this? I think I can. I'm definitely not here to save any of you guys. Whoa. I think I can do it. But let's just not go too fast. There we go. Now we can just go over here. So once we establish this location, that will neutralize all of our medicine losses, which is good. Just over here. Okay. Gotta... Oh, no, let's not go crazy, game. I'm not trying to pop a wheelie out of nowhere. It's not on my list of things to do. Okay. Now we just gotta clear these guys out. Okay. And then of course they scream. It's gonna get everyone's attention. Yeah. Okay, this is like a pharmacy, isn't it? Yeah, it's really small. The small ones are always pharmacies.
Mission accomplished.
Alrighty, another
The outpost
300
is secure.
influence spent to establish another outpost. Another outpost, a singular one. Okay, that's the end of him. Probably gonna call in a. Let's refuel while we're here. And not get in the back. Not get in the back seat. That would be nice. Okay, I think I will buy it. I think I'm sold on that idea. Let's go get
You take care of it.
the
Any updates?
Daybreak Prestige Trader. Yep.
Hey, can we arrange a meetup for some trading?
Of course. We always have time to support our valued allies.
People wonder, why am I so opposed to buying stuff? Well, it's because I just do not like Daybreak. I think it's a really, really bad game mode. I hate playing it. And as a result, I don't want to play it. Why would you? Okay, I guess they chose to be near my base. That's fine, I guess. And as a result, if they're going to give me some free prestige, I'm going to definitely sit on the prestige and not spend it until I come up with a really good idea. And I feel like this is a pretty good idea. Also, I can transfer this with me, which means I'm now committed to beating this playthrough. Oh my god. Okay, we got through. Which means we'll probably do the Builder Legacy, because that's the easiest one to do. The Builder Legacy... Oh, is that... Question marks? Yep, question marks. The Builder Legacy of all of them is the easiest to do, which is pretty convenient because it's also the best legacy. It has the best rewards, the amenities loot, but the amenities boon is the most powerful of all the boons. At least for now it is, if they don't change it or... is this question marks? Question marks. This food? Food. Grab me a rucksack of food while I'm here.
We'd like to make an offer. Want to meet up?
Got a bunch of these. Oh. No! Yeah, I was able to successfully change weapons.
Gotta end that one.
Set you on fire real quick. Okay.
I can't keep this up.
Nope. Okay. I forgot that I had my crossbow equipped instead of the pyro launcher.
Hey, stuff.
Food and...
So we just dropped off a little
Let me
something
reload this. Gave me a utilities textbook. That's pretty good. We could sell that. That's like, I think that's like 85 influence, so he basically gave us an 85 influence luxury item to sell. That's one of the ways we could look at it. A little bit of seeds don't hurt either. I'm okay with that. Also, this could be an outpost. We do need food. 2 more seeds, that's fine. I'll check to see if I like the positioning, though. Hearts. Alright. Right in the middle. I feel like this is an okay spot. I feel like we got the most important areas done, so I'm not really... I mean, we can always... I can always get rid of it if I need to. I'm not... It's an okay location. Let me check my map again. It's not a mind-blowing location, but it's also not... I'm not really against it either. I think the last one is either going to be here or here, depending if there's even anything... Like, there's no food there. There's an artillery location. A farm? Nope, that doesn't give me any bonuses. We'll figure it out. Let's go over here and get our red talon stuff done. Also, let's make sure the pyro launcher is equipped. Because I believe I saw a feral on the map near that location. There we go. How's our standing looking anyways? About 30%, 25 to 30% full, I would say. Okay, so here's the red talon trader. Oh, that's a lot of guys right there. We threaded the needle, though. I didn't hit any of them. I do want to kill this feral and not have the red talon guys kill him because I do want the standing. Get a little bit of chunk right there. And what's in the back of this? Oh. So that adds a bunch of stuff in it because that was clearly the objective of a Zed Hunter quest. They definitely heard that. Now, I will go wake up the Red Talon guys and let them help me.
Oh, hey.
That pack's hunting for something.
And of course, they're trying to shoot the armored zombie to death. Okay, back to business. Which one of you is the traitor? You
Let
are.
me see what you got.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I guess you want to see all the stuff they sell. So this is the fully unlocked list of things. You can buy ammo, and this is all for prestige, not for influence, keep in mind. And about 1,000 prestige approximately translates to 1 hour of gameplay, assuming you actually beat Daybreak. But yeah, we got the Wolverine. These are the standard issue stuff. This is just the Red Talon thing. RTX is the Red Talon stuff. Then you got your Clio weapons that only use Clio ammo. The Red Talon stuff, they use the standard. You can see the ammo type down below. So this uses, standard bullets. These use the Clio ammo. Most of these stink, I would say. Most of them are not worth it. The Clio Heavy Sniper is equivalent to a 50 caliber weapon, so it's actually pretty good. Some people do like the Clio Assault Shotgun. I wouldn't be opposed to that either, because it is a fully automatic shotgun. One thing you can do is have your allies use this weapon, because they have infinite ammo, so that could be a strategy, but it's still 750 prestige is a decent quantity. Here are the melee weapons. So first you've got your RTX Crusher and Extermination Blade. Once again, these standard ones. They do not require prestige points to repair. None of these do. You use regular parts. The Clio Mace is really good. Look, see the extremely high knockdown. That's what makes it so good. Excellent. One of the best striking weapons around. The Clio Battle Axe is decent. Very high lethality, very high dismemberment. Then you got the heavy duty weapons. You've got the Clio Great Hammer. Very heavy. Let's see the ease of use. Compare them. Pretty high ease of use, very low ease of use. So I don't know what to say about it, like make it that what you will. Then you got the Clio Long Blade. This is the extremely low ease of use, but maximum dismemberment, maximum lethality for the bladed weapons. So once again, it's up to you if you want to use it. Extremely draining on your stamina. Powerhouse would obviously make it better. I would never use any of these consumables because you're spending prestige points on something that you consume. And then we finally have, they didn't know they sell the backpack. That's pretty good. But I wouldn't buy those either. So here we have, this is the Clio Core, the most expensive item in the game. Or the most expensive prestige item in the game. It basically allows you to call in supply drops for prestige points. I think it stinks. Red Talon Bunk Room can be really good. You won't use it in most bases, but it can be really good. It's basically a small facility, 5 bedrooms with a morale penalty. So it's basically, that thing is basically a baby version of this. Like the Spartan Barracks is 8 beds for -3 morale. The bunk room is 5 beds for -5 morale. So it's basically just, and a small facility, so it's just a shrunken down version of it.
Hey, how's it going?
Bye now. I've got stuff you'll like.
Okay, yeah.
Red Talon Watchtower, that's an extremely good one. It's basically the power of 3 regular watchtowers in one, but without 3 times the cost. It has the same cost as a single watchtower, but it has 3 times the effectiveness, so it's really good. Wouldn't fit into our base, though, because there's no outdoor small slots. Red Talon Workshop repairs your own vehicles for free over time. Repairs it slowly, but once it actually gets through and repairs all of your stuff, it maintains them pretty effectively, like to the point that unless you just go crazy and just start beating the crap out of everything and then you don't have a lot of weapons to cycle through, you might not need to repair your weapons ever again. But this is what we're going to be going for, the Red Talon Officer Core 2500. So basically, 2.5 hours of Daybreak gameplay, assuming I actually win. Let's throw it in here. And we will head back to base. because we are running out of time, and I want to at least get this installing for the next episode. But those are the ones I would recommend. Like I said, there are really good items in Daybreak, but I cannot stomach the game mode. It's just like, and I know some people they're okay with grinds. For me, it's not an issue of grind. I've played much grindier games than Daybreak, but those games are also fun to play. Like, any MMORPG, I'd much rather play. Put this in, all of this stuff. Actually, I'm going to continue using Rosita.
Good to be home.
But yeah, like MMOs, I think are more fun. Like, I'd rather play like Warframe or anything like that. It's just, if I'm gonna play a repetitive, grindy game mode, there are just so many better ones I'd prefer to play. Okay, did I put I think I put it in. So let's install this. And this is almost done. And then we can downgrade this when that's done, and all I'll need to do is set up one more outpost, polish up the base, and it'll basically be, the base will basically be, yeah, let's use this again. I don't know. Let's see how deadly these zombie attacks can get. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping they will. We will need more materials, but the good news is that our base should be pretty sustainable. Look at that. We're actually gaining 1 food per day, which is, that's fantastic. Maybe I will knock one of them down then. Maybe I don't need one of those food outposts. We're not losing any more medicine. We're going to be losing 1 ammo, so the last one will probably be an ammo to counteract the ammo loss of the, of this thing right here. Once this thing, well, I'll wait for that to finish. Oh, a feral. I need that. Come back here. I need you. Did they just kill him?
Like I thought it would.
Where is he? They killed him. Damn it! I can't rely on my guys being bad anymore so that I can actually get standing. Okay, 7 seconds to go. So, we are not building the sniper tower to manage threat. That is not the objective, even in the slightest. Simply because it's not realistic. You just got to accept that this is going to be like the world's noisiest base. So we are building this for 2 reasons. We're building it because it gives us a designated place for our guys to shoot their guns.
We can't keep
Where is it?
running if we don't have materials.
And then the other reason we're building it is to have access to the sniper tower ability. Where is our sniper tower at? Oh, here it is. So here's our sniper tower. And as I said, this is going to be the world's noisiest base. It's just, there's just no way around it. And I don't have any intention to try and counter it, because that's just not realistic. At any rate, that's going to be the end of this episode. Next episode, we'll polish things up, and we'll probably start working towards completing the legacy. And, oh yeah, we should have gained 1 ammo usage. Yes, 1 ammo usage from the sniper tower, so we'll build 1 ammo usage there. And overall, then this base will be done. I'll probably talk a little bit about what I think about the base. You know, we'll need to defend against some sieges or something. I'm going to activate all of these eventually, just because why the heck not? We'll downgrade this back to the standard barracks to remove the morale penalty. And,
Hey,
yeah.
we're blowing this town. I guess that makes it your lucky day?
It does make it my lucky day. GTFO. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. Like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future Juggernaut content. And of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.